Welcome to Curriculum and Assessments Summer 2011 course. My name's Sherry Brock. I'm teaching this one online for the summer, and I'm excited about trying a few different things with the course. This is a huge, huge course. If you think about curriculum and you think about assessments, they could almost probably be two courses, but they're not. So we'll do our best to get through it, and there's a lot of information, a lot of things. You'll incorporate reading of the two textbooks that we have. You'll need the Curriculum and Alignment by Squires and Classroom Assessments by Popham. I have a course schedule and the syllabus on the course syllabus and schedule link in Blackboard, so you can open those and look. I've tried to give specific dates for each assignment. There are 8 modules, which we'll do a module each week, and then you can my cat is meowing, I'm so sorry, but anyway, you'll have the different readings and assignments to go with them. If you look through the assignments, you will notice that there is a action research project that we'll be doing. This is kind of the first time I've kind of broken it down. I'm going to put you in partner teams on the action research project, and in that project I'm going to have you chunk up the action research project throughout the whole 8 weeks. That way we're not doing it all at the end, and maybe it won't be such a monumentous task. But if you'll look through the assignment list, the first of this module, I have the course readings. It tells you the pages you'll have to read for this section, 2 discussion board assignments, and then the textbook one. I want you to begin thinking about your research project during the course, and the topic is going to be cooperative learning. Cooperative learning is something we discuss in the course a lot, so I made it the topic for the action research project, and hopefully we can kind of catch 2 things there and make it very beneficial for you as we go too. Then you'll notice in assignment 4 is a textbook evaluation. You are going to get a textbook from a teacher that would be relative to your area of teaching, and you're going to evaluate the textbook. Now there's a form that you'll come across in the link on Blackboard. The form will have different ratings that you'll give it, plus it's going to have a comment section, and I want you to leave your comments, because if you were in a school and you were looking at a textbook and you were on a review committee, they want to know what you think about the textbook. Is it too heavy? Is it too big? Were there not enough pictures? Was the print too small, too large? Just any specific things like that that you personally felt about the textbook. So when you get to the assignment 4 on textbook evaluation, make sure that you include your own personal overview of the textbook. Then you'll do a readability over that textbook, and that will be assignment 5. Then you'll go into module 2, the course readings, assignments. There's a podcast by Dr. Will Roth from Hayes, and you have a reflection that will, I believe it's a discussion reflection that will come in on that. Then if you'll look here at assignment 2, it says district curriculum interview. This is something I tried to put in ARP, Action Research Project, with partner. All of these that have that are something you're going to get with your partner and you're going to work on. This is chunked up pieces of research, and you might say, why do we have to do action research projects? Because curriculum has to be research based. So there's not a better way to understand research than actually doing your own research project and to know what goes into a research. And it's huge. It's a big piece of education. So that's why we've incorporated in. We want you to know about the research, how the research is incorporated into your classroom, and what's behind it. So if you'll notice there, each one of those with the asterisks, ARP with partner, those are things you're going to be working with your partner. This one will be interview results. You'll each interview a teacher and the curriculum that they use and so forth with cooperative learning, and then you're going to pull that into your research project. Module 3, same thing, reading your assignments. Module 4, reading assignments. 5, it's going to walk you through the whole thing. And so if you have any questions on due dates and so forth, just get with me. I think it's pretty laid out. If you have a problem with meeting a due date uh, deadline, make sure you get with me. Don't leave things for the end because there's so much in this course that you'll need to stay on top of it. This assignment in Module 6 where it talks about the data point, this is a test construction. In assignment 2 you'll be writing objectives. You're going to take those objectives and you can even use those from one of your internships where you wrote the objectives and you wrote the unit. Then take your test construction and build it on that unit. Don't reinvent the wheel here and make additional work. If you did a unit in science, then let's make a test to go with that. So try to use something that you've already done for a unit in one of your courses, and let's build the test on that. And then you're going to assess your test with a rubric. So that piece is a little bit different because in the past they've kind of taken a textbook and made their own test. I don't want you to do that. I want you to go back to your internship units that you've made. Choose one to build a test on. Then you're going to get into 7. Module 7, you have readings. I've added a few of the KSDE site information areas. And like I said, this course is so big, but coming from the classroom, you have to know about assessments, and you have to know what the state requires you to know about assessments. So I've incorporated like the assessment fact sheet. There's a lot of facts that go along with assessments. I've also included some RTI things, some teacher manuals for when you actually give the assessments, just so that you have a background there a little bit about about administering tests in your classroom. So that's kind of a different link, but you'll see a variety, and I've tried to pull in some things that I used in a classroom to help you. And some of the students last semester did give me some feedback on it and said they had gone into classrooms and actually knew a few more things that the teachers had asked about the assessments. They were able to provide them with some feedback. Also about the MTSS information, or RTI, and they were actually providing teachers with some very important knowledge about those things. So I think that's a good reflection of what you learn. But you'll see some different things. I hope you don't think it's just busy work. There is a lot, but all of it incorporates into some of the things that you'll need to know in the classroom. And so a lot of variety here, but I've tried to blend in the action research project more with what we did in the class so that we're not doing different elements in the class. As far as partners for the research project, as you introduce yourself on Blackboard, I'll be looking at some of your interests and the grade levels you're looking at, and try to partner you with someone that you kind of have the same likeness in your classroom interests. So I'll try to get those up tomorrow and get you started with your partners. I believe everything else should be self-explanatory. I'll be checking in on your discussion boards and your introductions and keeping track with you. I do have a Skype site set up, so if you have not found me on Skype, do so. Make sure you tell me which course, because I have EdPsych also, and I can get you in those Skype groups and you can help each other along the way. I'm excited about this summer. I'm excited to see how the course layout kind of works. I think you'll find it very useful. I think you'll find that you've learned a lot by the end of the project. The Cooperative Learning Action Research Project, I think, will pull things together a little bit more on cooperative learning in the classroom. Plus, you'll learn about some of the cooperative learning. There's 2 different areas when you get to the action research, and you'll be finding some things on the website of Kagan, and some of you may be familiar with Kagan, but it's a very big piece of cooperative learning in the school district that I came from. And In there they have a lot of research supporting cooperative learning. Plus, I pulled some things out from the Forsyth Library on a database link that you'll be able to go to and find some research articles supporting your um, cooperative learning. So anyway, if you have any questions, if you'll look at the instructor information, I provided you with my cell phone. There's a link to an email. And if you find me on Skype, Skype comes to my BlackBerry. I can get your messages fairly quick. So if you have any questions, make sure you get in touch with me. Don't let it go by. If there's something you do not like about the course, I am open to constructive criticism. Please let me know. If you have suggestions, let me know. I'm open to listening to things, and I want you to get as much out of this as I do. And I learn from you guys, so the more you share with me, the more we can all learn on this together. So I look forward to the summer, and thank you for taking the course.